Yo, gotta make sure to go to subscriber mode on this one, on these car lives. I don't tell them what type of riffraff you get in here. Oh, yo, so I was up last night, woke up in the middle of the night, and I see a little post from college football nerds, they do pretty good analytical content about games. They don't really do much right now. Similar to me, I guess you would say, except they're more with the analytics. They aren't they do pregame analysis with more statistics, with more stats. It's the stats and analytics, which is all fine and cool. I watch them. But Twitter, they made a post. They reposted somebody's post about Michigan in Ohio State and Michigan beating Ohio State this year. Basically saying that, I cannot say this more, and I cannot stress this more. If you beat your rival and then they win a national championship, they cease to care about that loss. And then, which is false. It's false. I see Ohio State fans still crying, still trying to make it seem like they don't care. That's false. And we had Garrison, who was co-signing it. Of course, he wanted to co-sign it, but they still care. We can tell when we bring it up. We can see the twitch in your face. We can see the hatred that you lost to your rival. We still see it. We see y'all in real life. See, they don't see you. The nerds, they don't really see y'all. Michigan fans, we see y'all in real life. We see y'all on these lives. We see y'all in these chats. We see y'all in real life. But let's say you don't care. Let's say you don't care about losing to Michigan. You don't care about losing to Michigan because you won the title, which is fair. That's fair. There are still tons of Ohio State fans that are mad because they lost to Michigan and they don't care about the title. They don't care about the title. They want the Michigan win. So you can say, oh man, most of the fan base, it's not all the fan base. Some of the fan base is still mad and they want the Michigan win more than anything. These are facts. This is an opinion. So me saying that, you can't say, man, they're dumb. They're stupid for thinking that. I can't tell Antoine Johnson how to feel about being a fan. If Antoine or Maniac or whoever wants to beat Ohio State more than winning a natty, what can I say to that? That's his opinion. I'm not gonna call him dumb. Oh, that's dumb. It's not more important. Nah, bro. What's important to you is what's important to you. College football with nerds, they straight. But I don't like to get opinions of people that aren't in the rivalry. I don't care about their opinion for the most part. They can always give it. Who am I? I'm not God. You can always give your opinion, but me being in the rivalry, I just don't care about it. It just don't mean much to me. And I said that about Nick Saban. Garrison came back. Nick Saban coached at Ohio State. He knows more about the rivalry than you do. Does he? Nick Saban coached at Ohio State from 1980 to 1981. And he's been on his coaching carousel since, and became a legend at Alabama. That man don't care about this rivalry, boy. That man don't care about this rivalry. I don't care about no Michigan, Ohio State, so why would I care about his opinion? He's the greatest coach ever. That don't mean I care what he's talking about with the rivalry. He ain't got no blood, sweat, and tears in it like that. That man was was coming up the coaching tree, up the coaching ladder, and one of his stops was at Ohio State, and he instantly got up out of there. Man, 35, 40 years ago, that man don't care about this rivalry, so I don't care about what his opinion on it is. Now, Urban Meyer, he was born in Ohio, if I believe. He lives and dies with it like a lot of us do. We see the pain and anguish when he's even on set. Now, his opinion, I'll listen to it, because he's got the pain and anguish and the happiness from it. You on the outside looking in, I don't care. Nick Saban didn't go through them Rich Rod years. Nick Saban didn't go through them Rich Rod years and them Brady Hoke years. Care about what Nick Saban got to say about the rivalry? He know more about it than me. Yeah, right. Gotta stick to talking about the Iron Bowl, bucko. He ain't got he knows more about the rivalry. No, don't. Oh, because he was for 2 years? Yeah, right. 40 years ago? That man lives and dies Alabama. Man retired and still works for Alabama. Give me a break. That's the rivalry he cares about, the Iron Bowl. Think I'm gonna take an opinion from that? I don't want to hear it. If you're not in the rivalry, about your opinion about it. That's just me. That's just me. When you ain't got these heartbreaks, all this stuff, I don't want to hear what you got to say about it. And I'm definitely not co-signing college football nerds who had the nerve to say that the Iron Bowl is the best rivalry or the most fiercest rivalry. Now it's opinion, but I don't gotta hear it. I ain't gotta listen to it. Like, bro, I ain't taking nothing you say seriously when it comes to this. This is different. The rivalry is different. We got Buckeye Scoop right now, who talks about Michigan every day. Talks about Michigan every day. The Ohio podcast every day. Almost every day. I think Buckeye Scoop is probably the biggest Ohio State channel on YouTube. If not, it's one of the biggest. Every day they talk about Michigan. Every day, the cheating scandal, the rivalry, Michigan scum. Every day they talk about it. The rivalry is different. It's just a different type of rivalry, you know? Garrison was downplaying it. You can't fool me, bro. You was downplaying it because they had your same point of, oh, the game doesn't mean that much. Come on. You was talking fire and brimstone. You look like you was getting ready to go to battle before the game this year. You had such a serious tone. Fire and brimstone. You was ready to unleash hell on. Nah, it don't matter. Yeah, come on. Y'all don't fool us. See, that's the funny thing. Y'all can fool these other fan bases. Y'all can fool them. Y'all can't fool us. We deal with y'all all year. That's the thing. We deal with y'all all year. So y'all can't fool us with this, we won the championship. Yeah, y'all did, but you won it in a sleazy way. Y'all still mad. Y'all still sad about late November. We see it every day. Y'all don't fool us. Now, is it a consolation prize for you? Like, yeah, we won the ultimate goal, the championship, but you're still sad about that late November because you know you got to see us. It'd be different if you didn't have to see us. Then you could really enjoy it. But that's the rivalry. You got to see me. And when you see me, I'm telling you 13-10. We done beat your butt the last 4 years. And don't say, you guys didn't beat our butt. It was just you guys just won. No, we beat y'all butt. When you the winner, you get to tell how it happened. We spanked that butt because we won. The loser don't get to dictate how the game went. Loser don't get to do that. When you win, you dictate it. We whooped your butt. We won by 1. We whooped your butt. We won by 3. We whooped your butt. Just know. Losers don't dictate that. So you can try to downplay the rivalry all you want to people that ain't in the rivalry. They don't see y'all every day. See, that's where y'all get it. That's where y'all get it messed up. We see y'all all year and we see this nonsense y'all talk about Michigan and how much y'all hate Michigan. Scum, you're crossing out your M's. Man, please. Y'all, before I even got on here, I've already seen a video of Ohio State fans saying, I want to beat Michigan more than anything. National title or beat Michigan. Beat Michigan. No questions asked. Beat Michigan. Beat Michigan. I've seen it. I've seen the videos. Then I watched a video before I got on here today, or this morning. Good morning. I watched the video, and they were actually, I think they were outside of the Rose Bowl. And almost every Ohio State fan, if they didn't say beat Michigan, reluctantly, they said win the national title. That's all we've got left to do now. So I guess we should win the national title. They all said it reluctantly and sad. Well, that's all we can do now. Yeah, I guess win the national title. Don't lie. You can lie to everybody else. You can lie to a Bama fan. You can lie to college football with nerds. You can lie to a Michigan State fan. You can lie to a Texas fan. You can lie to a Georgia fan. You can lie to a USC fan. You can lie to all of them about downplaying what the rivalry means. But we see y'all. See, you go to a Michigan space, you're going to see Ohio State fans. You go to Ohio State space, you're going to see Michigan fans. And the banter goes back and forth. We see y'all. Y'all think we don't see y'all. That's what's funny. We deal with y'all all year. Nobody else does. See, that's why we know you the best. That's why we talk about y'all, because we know y'all the best. I see y'all all year talk that stuff. Then when you lose, now it's some type of excuse. Oh, it don't mean that much anymore since the playoff is expanded. But all year you're going to hear, man, we got them. See you in November. Just wait till November, scum. Let's wait till, then after you lose, man, we were sick. Man, it was windy. Kyle McCord is trash. We lost because of McCord. It's the play calling. Then the excuses come year after year. Here come the excuses. I read y'all like a book because I'm in y'all spaces. I go out my way to learn the Ohio State fan. I go out my way. I go in y'all spaces just to learn y'all ways. Just to see the stuff y'all say. I go out my way just to learn y'all. So when y'all do say nonsense, I'm right there to catch it. Every time. So the big thing is you can't tell other people what to feel about the game. Now, if you want to cope and say, well, we won the ultimate goal, I'll give it to you. You did. But that still don't mean that part of your fan base is mad about losing to Michigan and they don't care about that natty. You can't call them dumb. They're not dumb for thinking that way. That's their opinion. That's what means the most to them, is the rivalry. That's why it's the greatest rivalry. It's like y'all don't even appreciate being in the greatest rivalry. Now that y'all losing, y'all don't appreciate it. Y'all appreciated it when y'all were winning. Now that y'all lose, y'all try to downplay it, try not to appreciate it. But let them win this year, y'all. Let them win this year, y'all. They're going to be throwing a parade. They're going to be throwing a parade. Let them win this year. They're going to be back throwing a parade. We got the scum. Yes, then we're back. Thought it didn't mean that much. It does or it doesn't. You just don't want to accept the humble pie that you've been getting served. You've been getting served humble pie, and y'all like it. Deal with it. You know? And I'll give it to the older Ohio State fans. They'll deal with it. Most of them will deal with it. Most of them, not all of them. Most of them will deal with it. And a lot of them have that mindset. I want the win over Michigan more than anything. I can't tell them not to feel that way. That's their opinion. I can't tell you what means something to you. You get what I'm saying? So I'm arguing with Garrison back and forth on Twitter about this. This is where this comes from. Arguing with him back and forth on Twitter. He's trying to say, it's dumb. It's dumb. The national championship is more important than everything. It is to you. And I agree. But it is to you. That's not the whole fan base. And I can't tell you how to feel about something. That's not dumb on their part. That's dumb on my part, trying to tell somebody, that's stupid. You care more about Michigan, Ohio State. That's what I care about. If that's what they care about, that's what it is. But that reason right there, the fact that there are Michigan fans and there are Ohio State fans that care more about the rivalry than winning a national title, that right there is the reason it's the greatest rivalry. That reason right there. That's what makes it the greatest rivalry. The fact that you have fans that care about that game more than winning a national title. That's part of the reason it's the best. Because you have fans that are illogical and they feel like this is what matters to me. Logically, it doesn't make sense. But that's why it's great. Because you have fans that care more about beating Michigan. You got fans that care more about beating Ohio State than anything. That's all they care about. That's what makes it the best. I can't call somebody dumb for feeling that way. I can't call someone dumb for feeling like that. Because that's just their opinion. That's how they grew up, where it means more. The game means everything. You know? So that's just what it is. So, and that's part of the reason I don't want to hear other fan bases. If you're not in it, if you're not currently in it, you don't got a dog in the fight. If you're from the South and you never even realize what Michigan and Ohio State is, I don't want to hear your opinion. You're just talking. You don't see the hatred. You don't see it. You don't realize it. Or you just don't care. So why do I want to hear your opinion on the rivalry? It's serious over here. It's serious over here. As we can see, I've been making videos for, 7-8 years. Not getting paid. Not getting paid most of the time. Just doing it because I love the game. Love Michigan, Ohio State. The rivalry. You know, so if you ain't got a dog in it, I don't want to hear your opinion. And that goes for Nick Saban too. I don't care to say, we ain't O's. We talking the rivalry. He ain't in it. He coached at Ohio State in 1980 and 1981. Congratulations, that's 40 years ago. He's got a statue at Alabama now. He don't give a damn about Michigan, Ohio State. For real, he don't. He ain't got a dog in the fight. He ain't go through the misery. He ain't got the pain and the anguish. He didn't feel the joy when we were beating y'all. He didn't feel the pain of the losses. He didn't care when y'all lost these last 4 games. That man didn't care not one lick, not one bit. He ain't care. He ain't got no dog in the fight about this rivalry. We want to hear this nonsense. I don't want to get other people's opinion that ain't got a dog in the fight. You don't understand what this rivalry is. For me to take something you say serious about Michigan, Ohio State, unless you just talking X's and O's, I need to see you really talk about it and have a true understanding of what it is. A true understanding of what this rivalry is. If you don't, I really don't care what you have to say about it. That's just me. That's just me. Yeah, bro. Garrison in college football with nerds. They do it. They do it to me every time. You can't talk about this. Telling people what to do. Oh, you're dumb. They're dumb if they think the game means more than a championship. That's their opinion, bro. You can't tell nobody what to do. You can't tell nobody what brings joy to them. You can't tell somebody else what brings joy to them or what brings pain. That's what I'm talking about. What the pain and the anguish and the scars. That's what I'm talking about. So I don't want to hear nobody that's not in it because you ain't got the scars. You ain't got the pain. You ain't got the anguish. You ain't got the joy. You ain't got that feeling of that 2021 win at Michigan, what it felt like. You ain't got the pain and you ain't got the anguish. You ain't got the joy and you ain't got the happiness. I don't care what you say. Care what you got to say about it? Because you don't know about it, really. You're on the outside looking in trying to get... And this is the thing. Michigan, Ohio State has the biggest load of grifters you'll ever see in sports media, besides LeBron James and Michael Jordan or something. There's so many grifters that try to make a post or try to make a post about Ohio State clicks and views. They do this all the time. You'll see a YouTuber that has nothing to do with Michigan, Ohio State try to have a take on it. You'll see Kangaroo Black, he does it. He tries to get it because he knows it's gonna push his numbers because our fan bases go crazy. Our fan bases, we gonna show up. You talking about Michigan, we gonna show up. You talking about Ohio State, we gonna show up. I don't want to hear what these grifters got to say. And if they talking crazy, I don't care who it is. I'm gonna grill them. I'm grilling them, and I can't wait. So I don't want to hear about it. I want to hear about these opinions of people that ain't in it, just making posts, just making posts for clicks and views. So all they doing is, oh man, let me make a post for a click and a view. I know the Ohio State fans are going to come in like crazy. Well, I can't wait. I know the Michigan fans are going to go crazy on this one. Yeah, they don't care. They ain't in the rivalry. They're just trying to get some views. So that's what I'm talking about with these fans. What? There go Garrison. You think a rivalry game can be bigger than a natty? And Garrison is the one that made me, well, it wasn't just Garrison, it was college football with nerds. It's not about, everybody doesn't think that way. Everybody doesn't think a natty is bigger than the rivalry. I've seen fans from both sides. Say that they want to win the game more. Who am I to tell them otherwise? I don't know what makes them happy. I don't know what makes them sad. If winning the game means more to them, that's just what it is. You can't tell nobody what how to feel about the game, the biggest rivalry. You can't tell anybody how to feel about that. Now, is it, like I said before, is it illogical? Of course. But that's what makes the rivalry different. You're missing on what makes the rivalry the best. These are the things that makes the rivalry better than everybody else's. The fact that you do have fans that want to beat Ohio State more than winning a natty. You do have Ohio State fans that want to beat Michigan more than winning a natty. These things exist. And I can't tell you how to feel about it. If that's how you feel, hey, go for it, bro. I can't tell you how to feel about it. But that don't mean it's still not true. These things are opinion-based. They're not fact-based. Because this is how people feel about it. I done took a wrong turn somewhere. I done took a wrong turn somewhere. I don't know where I'm going. The rivalry. College football with nerds aren't in it. They think the Iron, this is why I don't take their opinion. They think the Iron Bowl is the biggest rivalry. That's why I don't want to hear what they got to say. That when I seen them say that took what they had to say. It just flew out the window. Like I said, that's their opinion. That don't mean I got to take it seriously. That don't mean I got to take it seriously once you done said the Iron Bowl is bigger than the game. All right, you just talking now. I don't care what you say. You know, I don't care what you say when you say something like that. We see y'all. We see y'all all year, Garrison. We see y'all. It's so funny. Y'all will get online and swear we don't be in the same chats, on the same YouTube streams, on Facebook, on Twitter, in the same space, arguing nonstop. Not me and you, but the whole fan base. We see each other. We know y'all better than anybody. So you can watch other people that aren't in the rivalry make takes. They don't even understand the rivalry truly. So why would I care what they have to say? They're not in it. They're not in it. They're not in the rivalry. So I don't take people seriously that aren't in it. I just don't. I gotta see your resume for me to take what you say serious about Michigan, Ohio State. I have to see it. If it's not valid to my liking, I don't care what you say. I just don't. You know what I'm saying? I just don't take it that serious. We see y'all everywhere. We know y'all are still sad about not beating Michigan. Y'all are still sad. That championship, it was a consolation prize, but y'all are still sad. It's just a fact. Y'all are still sad about the late November. Y'all still sad about late November. It's a fact. It's not opinion. So y'all can keep bringing up the championship, keep bringing it up. But This is Michigan, Ohio State. We talk about the game. We talk about the game all year. See, I don't know about Auburn and Alabama. You know, when I lived in Memphis, I saw a lot of Bama fans and stuff, you know. So I get it. It's up there. But I just don't see the vitriol all year like Michigan, Ohio State. Cuz Auburn hasn't really went on a run in who knows how long. They've snuck up and won a championship, but it wasn't like, all right, we're consistently beating Bama or anything like that. So, you know, you can talk about that better than me, Steven. But we see y'all. We talk about the rivalry almost every day in some form or another. Facts don't care about your feelings. You can't tell another person how to feel. You can't tell somebody else how to feel about something. So if somebody says, if an old man says the game means more to me than the rivalry. I mean, the rivalry means more to me than winning a championship. You gonna say, you're dumb. You're dumb. You're dumb, old man. You're dumb. So you gonna tell him how to feel about his team? You a dumb old man. You care more about the rivalry that you've watched way more games and it has more meaning to you. You can't tell nobody how to feel about the sports team. Same way LeBron fans. When we talk about the championships with Jordan, that's what means to us. But y'all, he went to 10 straight. He did a whole lot of losing, but y'all still bring up anything else to try to make a point. Feelings. But yeah. All this stuff is funny to me because y'all swear like we don't know y'all. That's what's funny to me. Y'all swear we don't know y'all. Nobody else knows an Ohio State fan like a Michigan fan. Nobody else knows a Michigan fan better than an Ohio State fan. We see y'all. We know y'all, and we know y'all techniques and how y'all feel about the game and all this stuff. We hear y'all talk all year, for years. Just wait until November. Just wait until November. Just wait until November. Like a doggone cuckoo clock. Just wait until November. Then after November, we hear excuses. When it comes to Michigan, y'all gonna make an excuse. The game don't mean that much. All right, let me bring up Samaj Morgan. The game don't mean that much. Let me bring up Samaj Morgan, and y'all be ready to crash out off of a video he made 2 years ago. Y'all hate that brother like he slept with one of y'all mamas or something. I hate little Samaj like he took y'all candy at school. The game don't mean that much. Boy, y'all be ready to crash out over Samaj Morgan. A video 2 years ago. They still mad about it. Give me a break. Like we don't know y'all. I know y'all so well. I know y'all so well. I do homework on Ohio State fans. I know y'all like the back of my hand. Give me a break. But if the rivalry don't mean much to you, and you try to downplay it now, I'm saving receipts. I got receipts. I'm keeping receipts on everybody now. I'm keeping receipts. So if y'all so happen to win in late November, I don't want to hear no trash talk. People giving up their trash talk card with this extended playoff. You're giving up your trash talk card. So some of y'all, if y'all win, I don't want to hear it. Nope, I don't want to hear it. If y'all win, I don't want to hear it. Don't want to hear it. You gave up your trash talk card. Don't mean that much to you. Don't mean that much to you. Don't want to hear your trash talk. You can still, of course, I can't control you talking trash. I'm just gonna roll my eye like, yeah, okay. Now it means something to you. Oh, now it means something. Oh, now that you win, now it means something. Oh, okay. Okay. So I'm keeping receipts. I'm keeping receipts on a lot of y'all now. We're gonna see what's really good when y'all finally win again, if y'all do. Because I know y'all gonna, the more y'all keep losing, it just doesn't mean as much to me with the player. It just doesn't mean as much as the playoff. Like y'all gonna win the championship every year. I'm keeping receipts. Yeah, I'm keeping receipts on a lot of y'all now. We're going to see what's good. We're going to see what's good. When y'all finally, whenever that is, when y'all win again, we're going to see, because y'all going to be out the woodwork. Yeah! They're going to be throwing a parade and having, wow! Oh, we finally got it! You did it, Ryan Day! Or whoever the coach is. It might not be Ryan Day. By that time, who knows? You did it! Oh, scum! I told you we were going to get you, scum! I told ya! Y'all going to be doing all that nonsense. I ain't going for it. I got receipts now. It don't mean that much. Keep that same energy. Celebrate the championship if you win it. That's what you care about. So don't come over here. If y'all do get it, if y'all do win, don't come over here trying to gloat. Don't come over here trying to gloat. I promise you, I'm giving you a big eye roll. Like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure. Oh, you care now. Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice try. Nice try. Yeah. Good job. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're back. You're back gloating about the game. You care now. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Okay. Yeah, so I'm just not going for it. The back and forth. It means something or it doesn't. It means something or it doesn't. Letting people not even in the fan base. I call relevancy to what I doesn't. A lot of y'all are coping. Yeah, I'm gonna be 100. A lot of Ohio State fans are coping. The national championship was a tissue for your tears. That's all it was. Because a lot of y'all are still sad about the game. It's just a fact. I see y'all online all the time. Still crying, still sad about it. So that natty was a tissue. Here. There you go. Blow your nose. Blow your nose. It's okay. See? You won the natty. See? You know your mama when you sad about something, you still get to go to camp next week. You know you're still gonna go to your cousin's house later today. You know you love going over there. That's what the natty was for y'all. A lot of y'all. See? I told you the season wasn't over. You guys still won the national championship. See, losing to Michigan isn't that bad. See? There's life after losing to Michigan. See? I told you life would go on, Buckeye. Come on. You see? There's still a rainbow at the end of the tunnel. See? I told you life is bigger than just winning and losing the game. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is, you know. But you know, I don't like to tell people how to feel about certain things. That bothers me. I don't like to tell somebody how to feel. If something means more to you, that's just what it is. Yeah, and it could be unhealthy. I mean, what's healthy about the rivalry, though? Not much. That's like me saying, oh, you shouldn't care so much about your car. Well, if that car brings you a joy and happiness and pain when you pay that car note, who am I to tell you how to feel about it? You know what I'm saying? Who am I to tell you how to feel about it? You know? Fans enjoy football and love these teams for different reasons. You know? Might be your dad that got you to love Michigan or Ohio State. Could have been just living in Michigan or living in Ohio State, and you just had friends and you just grew up in it. So winning the game meant everything. And you could be older, so it really meant more back then, you know, in the 60s or the 50s. So that's all you really care about is the game. You don't care about anything else. I think Dom is kind of like that, where he cares more about winning the game than anything else. I think, I don't want to misquote you, Dom, but I think I have heard Dom say something like that. And you know, when he says that, who am I to tell him otherwise? That's his opinion. That's his opinion. You don't get to force your opinion on other people about things. You know, I get on here and I rant and rave, but I ain't gonna force my opinion on you. I'm just gonna rant. I'm gonna rant and rave regardless. Whether you hear or not, I'm gonna rant and rave. Hey, if don't nobody watch, hey, don't nobody watch, but I got it off my chest. Hey, I'm gonna get on here and rant and rave regardless, but I ain't gonna force my opinion on you. You know, you either take it or you don't, or you disagree, you agree, whatever. You know, but I can't tell you how to feel about Michigan, Ohio State. If you feel like the game ain't that important, cool. But I keep receipts. A dude like me, I keep receipts. It ain't that important, cool. Late November, if y'all win, I'm just gonna remember that it don't mean that much to you. So when you talk trash, I'm rolling my eyes. Like my homeboy, he stopped caring about football for like last year. He was going through something, whatever. When he talks about certain things, I just roll my eyes because he act like he didn't care. He act like he didn't care during the year. So when he talks about things that happened during the season last year, I just roll my eyes like, bruh. Bro, you care about college football again? Because you didn't care when the season was going on. I brought it up. I got other things to worry about. I said, oh, okay. All right, bro. But I'm keeping receipts. So when you try to talk trash or you try to bring something up, I'm looking at you like, you care now? Oh, so you care now? You care or you don't care? I'm confused. I'm just going to keep you in the, it don't mean much to you pile. I'm going to keep you in that pile. You know what I'm saying? The playoffs expanded, so it don't mean much to you now? Cool. That's fine. But I'm going to keep my receipts. So when y'all do win, I don't want to, when you having a parade and you doing your little dance and we got them, I'm going to be looking at you like, yeah. Right. Now it means, so when you win, it means something. That's what you really trying to, that's what it is. Oh, when you win, now it means something. But when you got to get that humble pie served, it don't mean that much, huh? Now it don't mean nothing. too much humble pie. Because, 1 year of humble pie, that ain't that bad. 1 year of humble pie, that ain't that bad. 2 years of humble pie, all right. Getting kind of tired of this. 3 years of humble pie, man, I'm tired of this. Is there anything else to eat? You know what I'm saying? That 4th year, you thought you had a patty pie. Hey, that 4th year, they thought they had a sweet, a Patty LaBelle pie. They thought they had a Patty LaBelle pie, or they thought they had some apple pie they grandma just made. Ooh, dessert is gonna be so sweet this year. Dessert is gonna be so sweet this year. Oh my God, I can't wait. Ooh, it's gonna be sweet. Matter of fact, I got some humble pie myself I brought along. And then you get served humble pie again. You get served it again for the 4th year in a row. And this is what you do. You get served that humble pie for the 4th year in a row, and this is what they done did. I just don't care anymore. I just don't care anymore, man. I just don't care. Like, I don't care. I just don't care anymore. All I care about is national title and stuff like that. But Michigan, Ohio State, I just don't care. The playoffs expanded, so, it just doesn't mean as much to me anymore, man. It just doesn't. I just don't care like that anymore. I don't care. Like, we won the national title, see? We're the champs. I just don't care. Like, I told you we were going to win the national championship. I told you. I don't care about Michigan. Say, hey, Michigan, we're the champs. I don't care about late November. I don't care. You can say you're 13-10 and all of that. But guess what? Guess what, Michigan? When you speak to me, you gotta call me the champ. When you speak to me and my Buckeye brethren, you gotta call us champions. And that's all that matters. So you can talk your stuff, Michigan fan, but just know we're the champs. Woo, I'm through with y'all, bro. I don't know why they be getting me started. Why y'all be getting me started? I don't know. When you look over here, when you look over here, you scum, just know, we're champions. There's nothing Michigan can do. There's nothing you can do to take this away from me. I'm through. I'm done, bro. I'm done. But hey, some Ohio State fans, like, they feel that way. Hey, I can't take that away from them. Woo. Woo. Y'all on Garrison head. Nah, bro, I went the wrong way. See, I'm trying to head to this store that's a little bit further out. But while I was halfway there, I remembered that it's a street that's closed down that they doing work on. Street closed down, they doing work on it, and it's blocked. So I end up taking a detour, and that's how I done got. Because I should have been where I was going, but I remembered that street is closed down. So if I would have kept going the way I was going, I would have had to backtrack. It would have been bad. So that's what's taking me so long. But yeah, that's just some of the stuff I was thinking about with that college football with nerds. Speaking about the rivalry, which I hate. I just do. That bothers me. You know what I'm saying? If you don't truly understand the rivalry, I just don't want to hear what you got to say. That's just me. That's just me. And Garrison co-signing it, which he can co-sign it, but my point was you can't tell other fans what to do, how to feel about it. You just can't do that. You can't call them dumb because they don't agree, because they think the game is more important than winning the natty. I'm not going to call nobody dumb if that so happens, because that's their opinion. I ain't got the scars, the bruises, the joy, the happiness that they might have with the Michigan-Ohio State, the game. I don't know why they feel like that. You know what I'm saying? But to me, that's what makes the rivalry great, is the fact that you do have people that care more about winning the game than winning a national championship. That's part of what makes it great. But besides that, it ain't much going on. It really ain't much going on. Ready to start seeing what you call it? Ready for the teams to get back to practicing together, fall camp. Yep, ready for fall camp. Man, I've been driving so long, I started to think I was lost again. Like, where am I? Where am I? But yeah, it's a lot of people wanting to be in this rivalry. That's how you know it's the best. I don't want to be in that. I don't want to be in Auburn and Alabama. I don't want to be in it. I don't care. I'm not gonna make videos to put my opinion in it. I'm not gonna grift. A lot of people will insert themselves in the rivalry to try to get views and clicks. A lot of people do that now. We've seen RJ Young basically turn his page into a Michigan Ohio State page. This dude went to Oklahoma. This dude started off making videos for Oklahoma. Now anything going on with, he tries to talk about Ohio State, and then he realized, hey, I might as well talk about Michigan too, as much as I can. Turned his page into a OSU Michigan, because the views come. You're gonna get the views with it. In the off season, even in the off season, you'll get the views. Not as many as the regular season, but enough to try to sustain. People want to insert themselves into the rivalry for whatever reason, to grift and to get views and all that stuff. I don't want to hear it unless you're really in it. It's just me. I really don't want to hear it unless you're really in it or really understand it. But I'm honestly ready. I'm ready for fall camp. What I hate about fall camp for Michigan fans, all we get is what they feed us. We don't get anything. We don't get any concrete evidence about what's going on at camp until the season. You know, we got the closed practices. You might get a player or a former coach that can attend practices and it'll give you a tidbit, but they only there for a day or two of practice. It ain't like they there for the whole fall camp or something and constantly giving you updates. We get spoon-fed, what they want us to hear or whatever. Could be true, might not be true. Both. It's a high chance of both. So for us, we gotta wait for the season, because you just can't take what's coming out of camp serious. You can't take it serious. That's just how it is, and it always bothered me. It's always bothered me since I've been on here trying to make content about it, and I want to be better and better at speaking about what's going on with the team, and so I can give the information to y'all, and in my way. It really bothers me, because I want to know what's going on. I want to know. And last year, we ain't got to talk about last year. That bit us all in the butt. Like, man, nothing they said coming out of camp was true. I don't really think anything they said coming out of camp was true. I can't really think of much. From Barham, the defense, early on at least, Barham, the defense, the offensive line, Alex Orji, the offense was beating the defense most of the time. Even with the defense being confused, I still find that hard to believe. Last offseason, at least. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna have to really wait to get a real proper take on what this team is gonna look like. You know what I mean? We're gonna just have to wait. And that's what sucks about being a Michigan fan in the offseason. Because we living and dying with this. We living and dying with it. I mean, it just is what it is. So you want to know what's going on. I want to know who the second receiver is. Who's stepping up as the second receiver? Who's stepping up at tight end? Who's and actually be able to believe it. We'll hear these things, but that don't mean it's actually true. That's the thing. We get our tidbits out of practice, but is it true is the thing. We don't really know a lot of the time. Is it true? I'm hearing this, I'm hearing that. Yeah, but is it true? Is it factual? We have to wait till New Mexico to actually find out. You know what I'm saying? I have to wait and find out. Wait and see. Oh boy. Fallen Ashes, you subscribe just so you could put hello. I ain't never seen you before. But yeah, that's all I got for this one. I'm at work. It's time to get to work. But I appreciate all y'all joining the car live, letting me rave and rant. I had to rant on college football with nerds, and Garrison. If it's anybody that'll make me make a video, it's Garrison. I gotta give it to him. Garrison will make me jump on here fast. He'll make me jump on it and make a video fast. But shout out to Garrison. He's good at that, you know. So shout out to him. You know, it's neither here nor there. This is just all talk, all rivalry and trash talk. So salute to Garrison. It's never nothing personal, you know. But that's all I got for this one. Appreciate y'all joining. Like, share, subscribe, and as always, go blue.